Yo, welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles with Justin Newham. Alright, so, we've got our population up a little bit from the houses we built up here. And we've got some construction projects going on to try to expand our wall a little bit and give us some more room for our forestry as well as charcoal. Because we have plenty storage, but we are going to be, before long, running up against needing more production. Which will mean we'll need more nodes like that, which means we'll need more room, but also more wood to fuel it. Considering wood is still also a very common construction resource, even well into this part of the game. Partially because we keep building walls out of palisade, but, hey, cheap is cheap, and right now, due to the open and lack of gates, it's not like that's really an issue. So now that I really do need to go ahead and put that back too, otherwise they might be able to just walk through there. Because again, I put that there to hold the symmetry and try to remember where it's going to be, but actually I'm not sure when we'll actually be getting on building that part of the wall. Alright, so they've just about finished this. We'll definitely have that wall finished before they arrive, which will be excellent. Aren't gonna have the tower up for the dragon at this rate, but perhaps by the next time. Excuse me. Alright, another thing that's going to be a pain is we undoubtedly will need more farmland before too long. And this area is fairly fertile. Otherwise, it's looking like we've already, by and large, built on what's going to be the most prime, fertile area for growth. Though, from everything we've seen, apparently you don't need that much in terms of actual farmland growing, so much you just really need a lot of storage space for it. So, something else to keep in mind. Have they finished the wall? Excellent. We'll go ahead and stretch this destroy bar along its edges then, and get rid of this meaningless interior wall, so that we can start roadwaying its external to make it more usable. There we go. Alright, so... Whoop, nope, roads aren't under that one. Here we go. So we'll follow that down to here. Is this just gonna... If I do this... Oh, nope, not even a little bit. Alright, fine. We'll do it bit by bit. So our stone and our gold should easily be able to handle it. Oh, actually, there's an idea. What if I go this way? Nope, not quite. Does go quite a ways, though, following the pattern I'm wanting. Whoop. Alright, so that will allow people to get around over here to this far side, which will help. And how much does that road cover as far as the construction area? Probably enough. Let's see, so yeah, I'll be able to certainly place a forester in spots that are perfectly fine for it. Alright. So I think we'll dedicate this bit of land to more foresting. This area over here to at least one more solid node like this of those, although now that I think about it, they'll need to be accompanied by another stockpile area like that too, so that's probably what I'll end up putting in, like, right there. While right here, we'll dedicate that to another stockpile for tools and stuff, so that they have room to store all the tools they're making. Alright, but right now we'll let them finish most of that road. And then we'll need wells, you know, just dispersed amongst that area. Alright. Vikings should be attacking after this next winter. Let's me think. What does the water look like over here? Alright, so if I put a well here, that should cover my ability. Because, yeah, I don't really want to put a well there. And I do want to use this 4 spot for another large stockpile. Yeah, and I think I'd like to use this as a small stockpile. So we'll put a well there. Alright, and large stockpile. Let's go ahead and rotate it to where the... One more, there we are. And a small stockpile, just north of it. Didn't bother to rotate that one. It's still on the plus, so we don't even actually need to turn that one on yet, which also means we don't really need to build the next node yet. Actually, now that I think about it, it's not impossible that I'm not encountering a similar problem here to where maybe these are also already producing more than enough, and what I really need is more storage for them. That is probably the wiser thing to presume and then test. Yeah. Alright, finishing up a few more bits of road. Should be getting on that little bits. Alright, so given all that should be pretty much fine for right now. Let's go ahead and start on the tower down here. So, a 2x2 pier, s'il vous plaît. Go ahead and get people working on that nonsense. Alright, so begins the winter before another Viking attack. They will be here soon, and unless that last defeat causes an undue growth in their offense, I probably won't even bother watching them, because, I mean, they got decimated. So, really, it'll be the dragons. It'll be curious to watch how they handle our defenses, especially seeing how these are now at 99, the same as the other tower. So their damage will be the same. The only issue is, again, going to still be that their coverage, while decent, is still kind of a little bit somewhat technically limited. And now that I think about it, considering the benefits I can get from overlapping their areas, having this one here, having another one like maybe... Okay, I don't really, because I'd end up having to make like a 3x3, and I don't really like that there. Farm area, I mean, yeah, because if the farm's going to have another one over there, that should cover it, really. Although, I mean, like one over here somewhere would be nice. Not totally sure where I'd fit it, though. I could probably put one in here, yeah, and then just bridge right there. That's probably what I'll do eventually, then. Alright, the dragons are inbound, the Vikings have landed kind of close to the gate, honestly. Alright, you came from the south, so by the time you're ready to attack, you should be in range. Open fire, men! Already at about half health. Fire again! Oh, our tower's actually above his flying height. Interesting. Come on, come on, come on! Take him out before he gets out of your range! Come on! Fire! They get him? He's not moving. Oh! Oh, yes, there we go! Haha! Took out the big one. Where's the other one? Yes, yes, I see that that's that one. Oh, the other one died? Oh yeah, the other one died! Sweet! Must have been a small one to have died that quickly. Nice! And in the end, we only lost a road and a single farm, so that's not bad. The fact those big ones just definitely destroy pretty much whatever they breathe on is annoying. At least the small ones definitely go down way fast to these things. Let me just make sure. Is this the only attacking for? Oh, no, there was a south. Alright, but that doesn't matter. These guys will just be slow, and eventually they'll get up there, and eventually they too will fall. I could probably moat right around the edges of this as well and just get even more. Yeah. Yeah, they're dying before they even reach the opening of the moat. I have a well here, right? Okay, yes, good. Because the symmetry to, try to actually, is it close enough to keep you? Okay, so, could use wells. Is there a spot of land right there? Oh, perfect. Actually, we'll go ahead and put wells there then. Just because I don't like things over there catching fire either, so. Plus, you don't have to man a well. What do you mean? Oh, nuts. Ha, 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 ha. Okay then, okay. Why can't the walls count as roads? I mean, I don't know, the villagers can walk on them, but soldiers can. Fine. Think. I don't think I'm limited in where I can put roads, though. So if I, like, put a road there, I think that I should be able to put a well, right? Alright, yeah, I'm fine with that. A road just in front where it doesn't do them any good, but it allows me to put in some wells. I'm down with that. Losers. Oh! Wow, that only took ages. And I guess I really don't care, but... Alright, so... And you landed on the side of it regardless, so that's confusing. But yeah, the plans to do that have changed in that I don't really see the benefit in it anymore, so... Okay, good to know, I guess. Sort of, I don't really care. Oh, I didn't think about the fact that it was another group. We're gonna have workers out there. That's annoying. I mean, they should die. The enemies should die before they could kidnap any of the people, so it should be fine. We've got loads of archer fire for them to be working. It should be fine. Put in a single stone bridge there. Translate, I guess I could put one like right there. Nah, I like right here better. And then we'll destroy the two here at the bottom, so I can pier that up. That was the pier over here coming along. Excellent. It's already done, so let's go ahead and, seeing as I think piers take more people to work on than walls, let's go ahead and get them started on this 2x2 pier. Oh, wow, they had several groups they ended up getting broken into. And it doesn't look like any of them have gotten away. Alright, so it's 4 groups, 4 more ships, that's 8. This doesn't account for about 4 more things. Ah! Well, there's 2 more boats. 3, 4. Okay, there we go. There's the 12 accounted for. So yeah, these are the last ground troops, and that's why all those boats are getting ready to leave, because these last 4 groups are not going to stand a chance. And all the others are already dead. Nice. Alright. They'll be getting around eventually. Uh-oh. I forgot to watch this so I could tell it what things to store. That's... Yeah, I want this to just be a stockpile for the produce, not for the required items. Just the stuff they make, not the stuff they need in order to make the stuff. That's what these are for. Well, it's not really storing any iron from the looks of it. They both appear to only... Oh! No, that one's also... Yeah, this is also... Okay. Yeah, these appear to only really be storing the charcoal. There he is. Are they not getting the iron then? Is that what's going on here? Or are they having to just, I guess, run and grab the iron anyway, themselves anyway? Oh, well, I guess if this one, yeah, so... No, wait, this one's also gathering just tools. Huh. Well, clearly we do have a need for more tool storage. Apparently more charcoal, given they were already going and grabbing a whole bunch of it. Alright, 4 remaining should just be the ships. I see 3 there. Oh, yep, it only does. Now it only says 3. Excellent. Alright, and they've got the road finished, so the wells should be getting finished any minute now. All that's up and running. 42 currently not working, but we do have these piers, though it looks like most of the piers are done, so it's not quite the workforce I would have hoped for. Huh. It'll do. Because, yeah, we'll be expanding a little bit more to infrastructure before we get around to expanding more to living space. But, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, 50 people anyhow, should be good, that should be good enough. Alright, so, 1 level. Actually, let's turn the camera. There we are. 1 level. Come on, there we are. 2. 3. Come on. There's the 3rd. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 5 more. Nope, don't build there. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Excellent. Alright. And seeing as how we've counted out the 15, we'll go ahead and make the plans for Ballista on top. Alright, quick question. How many men does that take up? Right, 4 per, so that's 16 per tower. Given we had a workforce of 50... Okay, one of the cemeteries is complaining, but is that legitimate, or... Still have room, guys. Come on. Use these! I know they're a little further away, but I'm not clearing more land to put ones over here. Yeah, I need to. We'll probably definitely plan on some of the area in here being dedicated to cemetery. Eventually, especially if this is all going to be primarily housing, it'll need to, even though I deleted the one that was up here, I'll need to build in a new one again to replace, given, I don't know, it would seem that maybe proximity is indeed necessary for it. 21 people working, I'm presuming that's just the number of people that aren't already working on those towers. Oh man, that moat looks so cool when it's full. Shame it goes back down as soon as it stops raining. Ah well. Those wells here. Pretty much no risk of fire. Excellent. Alright. Actually, our rivers look pretty cool too when they're full. Especially with all these bridges along the edge. And then it goes back down. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. Looks like they're up to the 1, 2... Oh, that's hard to tell. 3, looks like they're working on level 4. So that could be a while. I'll get started on that one eventually, and now that I look at it, that almost definitely was kind of too close there, but considering we're definitely wanting to try to get some overlap over the bulk of this farmland, yeah, probably pretty worth it, because the quicker we can kill those big dragons, the more worth it the multiple towers will be, because if we can kill him before he even gets a single breath off, that would be excellent. Seeing as how the little ones didn't usually manage to outright destroy something just from the breath. It had to stay on fire for a while. Usually, sometimes, you know, the direct thing they breathed on, like a single farm, would also just straight up go up in flames and be destroyed. These big ones, they definitely, the first 1 or 2 things they aim at seem to get just straight up destroyed. So the faster we can kill them before they can do anything else, that'll be the better. And the more of these powerful ballista we have around, the less their long reload speed will matter. Until, of course, well, although I guess at this point I should say unless, because I don't know that that's a guarantee, but so unless, of course, those those big dragons start to have significantly increased health pools as part of the ever ramping up difficulty. 20 people, probably enough to work on the next tower, honestly. Yeah, I mean, they're a ways off anyway. Alright, we'll go ahead and get that started going then. Hold up, do I... Yeah, we got enough golden stone. Alright. Oh, need to turn... Oh, no, not that way. There we go, yeah. No, actually, that was good, that was good. Oh, come on, camera, work with me. There we go. 1 level. 2. And 3. Nope, come on. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. I don't know if I... You know. There, that should be 8. 9. Yeah, same level. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Bada bing. And let's go and tell them. Yes, I clicked. Put in the ballistae. Oh, right, these are one at a time. Okay. There, 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 and there. So that'll definitely provide a lot of good overlap with this central area here. Alright, I think for now that will be good enough that we'll leave this tower location open and only bring it in once these 4 start to be overwhelmed. Oh, that should be just... Mwah! Excellent. So, looks like we've got at least... Oh, that's an iron deposit, isn't it? That's an annoying placement for iron, isn't it? We've definitely got enough wolves out here that we're gonna have to... Yeah, even this one... Well, hold up. Yeah, we'll need to clear them out. Because even though the wall will be there, that'll be too close to the villagers, and I don't really want to lose villagers to it, so... we will have to send our troops to go clear these wolf dens out. So in that interest, let me go ahead and tell them to, when they get a moment, put in a wooden... Why not? Hovering over the right spot? Oh, maybe you can't replace those. Oh. Have to break it down and then tell it to build it. You should be able to replace wooden walls. I don't know why you can't. I feel like that's not the way it should be. Yes, hello? Well, I guess let's check. So that's still doing well. Tools are still up. Wood's still good. Stone's still good. Charcoal's still good. Still losing plenty to exposure such that we could be turning some of this negative around by just increasing capacity. So I don't really need to buy any more food from you, because that would be more generation, not more storage. Alright. Still 0 workers, so I presume that's still preoccupied with the towers. Which also means that gate's not gonna get built for a while, but should be fine, because it should still, I mean, yeah, they should finish these towers in enough time to go and build that gate for too long. Plus, well, I was gonna say plus it should function as a gate even though it's not completed, but actually, I don't know that, and logically it shouldn't, so actually maybe that could be a problem. Don't know at the moment. I think at some point I am gonna want to go ahead and run this road over one, and then just do that, seeing as how. So let's go ahead and start the plans for that anyway. That way, hopefully I remember that I'm wanting to do that. Alright, and even though we're not doing another huge towery thing over here, that should still be a decent corner to have cut off for use. Huh, looks like that one tower is pretty significantly ahead, like 2 blocks almost ahead of all the rest. I guess that was always the first one I was laying. But I was laying, you know, 3 corners at the same time, so odd that they would be getting worked on at different rates. I do eventually want to connect these two, but yeah, it would just end up ending right there, right? Yeah. And I'd rather not pier that up. But I don't know if I can trust that if I build right there, will they walk around or will they assault? Will they consider that to be too much? I suppose best probably is just to go ahead and build a pier there and still close that off. Ah, well. Do what you gotta do, I guess. Yeah, this tower should definitely be done. I'm not sure if this one will be ready for that dragon attack. I hope so, but that's a lot of tower. That's a lot of levels yet to finish. Of course, from ground level, those have got to be absolutely gigantic. Can you turn the camera up? How do I? So I mean, I'm all the way zoomed in, but okay, turn left and right doesn't really seem to help. Can you not turn the camera up? Alright, right clicking doesn't do it. Okay, left clicking is just selecting, go figure. Going any back still brings up. Oh, it's a shame we can't look from the ground level up at the towers then. But yeah, even just, I mean, yeah, so these buildings are pretty tall. And these towers are absolutely ridiculously titanic. But I mean, the range, in exchange for being absolutely ridiculously tall, is also just excellent. Such good range. So much coverage. Actually, might be able to see the... Yeah, we can see the overlap now. And that's just going to be some very excellent on any of the farms over here. That's just excellent coverage. And because of how far north this one reaches, these southern farms that are directly west or east of this one... Actually, I have no idea which way the orientation is at this point. Yeah, certainly any of these in here will be well protected by that, and yeah, so these need this one for double coverage, but it should be fine. This one, again, could also use another one probably down over here to try to actually give some of this some coverage and double up over here, and then one probably down around where we were going to build it anyway to try to give good double coverage over our houses. Although I'm not sure that the houses need double coverage nearly as much as the farms do, given the dragons have shown a propensity to sometimes go for houses first, but most of the time it looks like they primarily target our farms. So, doubling up on farms, needed. Doubling up on houses, just, nice extra levels of security. But I think we are in a good stopping point for now, so we'll go ahead and call the episode here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.